cutting edge or over the edge. Body modifications are on the rise, and the most popular, body piercings, noses, nipples, and nothing we can show on here.
Hi
friends!
Hi guys, thank you for joining us on today's episode of Pretty and Peers. Today we have a very special guest, Mr. King Hippo.
Hi! Oh my god, thank you for having me.
It sounds like we have a gun to your head. Do it again. Okay. Oh.
Kisses on you.
Hi, friend.
Hey, what's up?
How are you?
Fantastic.
Awesome.
This camera's audio is not the best.
That's totally
You're
okay,
pretty
yeah.
good, yeah.
Thank you so much for agreeing to be on our podcast. This is super exciting.
Of course.
Okay, we have some questions for you,
Yeah,
if that's
we're doing
okay.
like a little interview style. This is Alyssa. She's like our editor, everything.
Hi, Alyssa. Nice to meet you. But yeah, no, I'm ready whenever you guys are ready.
Okay, cool.
Okay, how old were you when you started your apprenticeship?
Oh, yeah, I was literally 2 days after I turned 18 is when I started my apprenticeship. I dropped out of high school and immediately started doing this.
Yeah.
There you go.
So I've noticed online we actually have something in common. My dad was my mentor when I was learning how to pierce, and I started piercing right before I turned 18, and so then I graduated early and started piercing too. So it's kind of cool how we have that in common, and so I had a couple questions based off of that. But so
Yeah.
you were 18. That's pretty cool though.
Yeah, literally dropped out of high school because I was like, fuck it, I'm not going to do this. That's so
Yeah.
boring.
Yeah, school was hard, and then it was like, obviously, like, I contemplated college, but I was just like, it's not me. Like, I cannot. I'd much rather be in our industry, in our field. So,
Oh, yeah, I get that. I contemplated college for a good, like, minute because I was like, oh, what if I go do video editing? And I was like, I'm not going to do that.
right.
I
No,
like
yeah.
piercing.
That's also something
Yeah,
you
right.
can learn to do on your own.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, exactly.
So it's like, why would you spend all the money going to college when you can literally like freelance that, you know? And it's like, why would you waste money going to college when you have such a solid career set up for you already,
Right.
basically, like within the family, even like such great access to that, you know?
Yeah, exactly. I completely agree wholeheartedly.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, but that's super cool though.
Yeah.
Okay, next question. Can you tell us a little bit about your experience as an apprentice?
I
The
can
awkward
say-
question.
Yeah, that one's a hard one.
Yeah.
I love my mentor. She's amazing. I'm gonna start there. My mentor, she was amazing.
Yeah.
But oh my god, it was super hard.
yeah.
Cause like my dad owns the shop, but my mom was like a piercer there.
Okay.
So she was my mentor the whole time. But because of that, she had super high expectations
Yeah.
of me. So the whole time, anytime I had to pierce, I had to do like almost 20 perfect ones in a row before I passed off of that piercing.
Yeah.
So it took me like 2 years to be passed off with my apprenticeship. Like
Yeah, I
2.5.
went through something so similar. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, I get
Did
that
you?
100%. Because it was my dad who was watching me do all of them, and I had that pressure over my shoulder of like, one, it's a client, this is their health and everything in front of you, but then also don't disappoint your dad,
Yeah.
So I get it. Yeah, it's a really weird feeling for sure. But I actually got to
Yeah.
mentor BB this year, so that was a really cool like experience and full circle moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think I took it easy on her,
she
so
was a great teacher. I learned so quick.
yeah.
She's
I can't
awesome.
even lie. I also got an apprentice not too long ago.
Yeah.
But that didn't last very long, so we'll just leave that at that.
I can't wait to hear the tea.
I'm fine to say.
Okay.
He lasted. Okay, so I was doing really good with the apprenticeship. I was like, oh, okay, this is not as bad as I thought it was gonna
Yeah.
be. Like, I'm sure you get it. Like the whole stress weighing on your shoulders. You're like,
Yeah.
wow, I can teach someone. That's crazy.
Yeah.
But
has
he
its,
just
like, weird ups and
ended up
downs.
not working out very well because like
Yeah.
I'd be like, oh, you have to be here this many days, And at first he was like, "Oh yeah, I can totally do that many days." Immediately the next week he was like, "I need like 3 days off." I was like, "Dude, no way."
Yeah.
Oh.
Did you just like take him on, or did you have like an interview process for it? How did that part work for you?
Funny story. I didn't get a choice.
Okay, yeah, I was wondering, because we had a couple people lined up, and she was like interviewed, and she was my chosen one. You know what I mean?
Exactly. That's what I want to do with my next apprentice. But no, this one got thrown on to me.
Yeah.
He was a random surprise. I came into work one day, and they were like, "You have an apprentice." I was like, "No, I don't." And they were like, "Yeah, you do. He's right here." I went, "Oh, okay."
Cool. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. The whole time I was like, "Cool, not who I wanted," but that's fine, I guess.
I don't know how you can expect like something like that to work out even. Like especially something where you guys are spending so much time together, you know?
Yeah.
And like you're telling them what to do and they're having to take so many days off and it's unpaid for.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
like it's a full-time job. It's a full-time commitment.
Yeah.
For sure.
I will say I get the full-time commitment thing. That's why when everyone's like, "Oh, piercing's not like a real job," I'm like, "Come on, bro."
Like, let's talk about the nitty gritty right now.
Yeah.
Like, be yourself for real.
Or my least favorite thing is when people are like, "Oh, piercing's so easy. I do it myself." I'm like, "How many of your piercings succeeded?"
Right. Like, let me look at it right now, please.
Pull it out.
Yeah.
See it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Did you always want to become a piercer?
Ooh. No. What did you want to do before?
Video editing.
Yeah,
Video
yeah.
editing was like
so that's been
what I
like a
wanted
long
to do.
thing, like a long-term thing you've wanted to do, you've been interested in?
Yeah, because before I started
That has a question
piercing,
for me.
I went to like I went to like colleges and did a bunch of their video editing, and I recorded a whole bunch of like football games, basketball games,
Oh.
and I did a whole bunch of that and got paid like a decent amount for it. But then I just started liking piercing more, and it just became like my whole thing for a little while. And I was like, I really love this actually.
So that's really cool on how you like are so strong at TikTok.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering this whole time. Was like, is that
makes
why
so much
you have such a
sense.
presence on there?
Probably.
Yeah, no, that's
Because
awesome.
I'm like, let's add this little thing here. Let's add that there.
Yeah, so you still
Let's
get like
make
the
this
best
video
of both
stupid.
worlds.
Exactly,
Like, you're
yes.
both your interests, you know? That's really
Exactly.
cool,
And
and it's like
actually.
double fulfilling in a sense.
Yeah.
So that's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That TikTok's crazy too, because did not think that was gonna take off.
Yeah,
That
we have
only
more
happened
questions about that.
yeah, we have
do.
questions about that.
Okay, I'll wait.
What's the tip?
No, literally.
Okay, I think that brings us into our next one, though.
Do you ever want to tattoo or offer body modifications?
Or off your
Offer
like, what do you
body
mean by
Like
body
more
modification?
extreme, like, not piercings, like
Tongue
more.
splits,
yeah.
implants.
Yeah, I can't lie.
Suspension.
What I really want to do and what is like so hard to learn is scarification.
I
That
is
was
just
literally
talking
talking
about
about that before we
Were you
started.
guys?
Yes.
That's amazing. I love scarification, but there's like it only just became legal in my state.
That's literally our next
question.
question, bro.
Oh
We're
really?
like, what all is legal?
Like, I won't even lie. All of it became legal like last year.
Oh,
Really?
Like everything was super illegal up until recently. I think the only thing that I think is still illegal is like tongue splitting, because there's just a guy who comes and does that like
Yeah,
once a year.
like they guest spot and stuff.
Yeah, and he has like
Right.
the certifications and stuff, so he'll
And
do
it's
it.
always on the down
dip.
low.
Yeah.
Yeah. He
Yeah.
has like a van, and he's like, "Yeah, this is where I pierce out of," and I'm like,
But it's
"Alright,
totally
okay."
chill.
Yeah.
So
I'm like, it looks
scary,
cool.
But you gotta do what you gotta do.
No, yeah, because people will still pay so much money to let him do it.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
Oh yeah.
intriguing.
We all know the same guy.
Yeah. I'm like, is it Chris?
Is it Chris? Oh no, you guys know Daniel?
Oh
Wait, hold on. Was deadass DMing a Chris and a Daniel for about your dad's tongue
No.
splitting if they come to Dallas?
no! My dad. So okay, this is my dad's plan. He wants gold grills, like permanent grills, and he wants to split his tongue.
That's kind of hype. I can't.
To each
even-
their own, I'm like, I used to be like, no, Dad, like you're crazy for that. Now I'm just like, you know what? YOLO.
Yeah, fuck it, we ball.
Literally.
We have a girl that comes and gets pierced by us sometimes, and she split her own tongue. Not even with the getting a tongue piercing and doing the floss. technique. No, just
Like
with
in the
razor
bathroom.
In her bathroom. No stitches, no nothing. Just did it herself. And it's really far back too.
She showed us, and I was like,
Yeah. Yeah. And she's like the tiniest.
And didn't she want us to pierce them?
Yeah, she wanted us to pierce frog eye or snake eyes on each one.
I was like,
Girl.
what?
It's
Yeah.
can that work? Oh,
I mean, like, hypothetically, yeah. It's
Yeah,
still,
'cause-
like, a bad idea.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know.
I think just us starting off with she split her tongue in her own bathroom with a razor blade.
Yeah.
Okay, that was pretty crazy. Then the snake eyes got me. I'm like, I wonder.
Double homicide.
and everybody in the room.
No.
It's time for them to go.
I was like, alrighty, guys.
But do you do scarification?
I haven't been able to do it on a person yet. I'm
Okay.
still learning, like a whole bunch of it. Like I have all the scalpels, like every bit of tools that I need, and I'm using like fake skin and stuff and trying to figure it out.
Did you post about it? at all?
Yeah, I keep trying to post about it because like no one in Utah wants it.
Yeah.
I know like maybe 3 people.
Yeah, because I thought I saw you post about it, and then I went and looked at your Instagram, and I didn't see any like actual Instagram posts about scarification. So I was like, oh, maybe I made that up in my head. I thought I
No,
was crazy.
you're not crazy. I
Okay,
promise.
cool.
There's no rats with you in the room.
I think it's most popular, like in the U.S. I think it's most popular in like New York right now.
Can you elaborate on
Yeah.
what scarification is for people who
Yeah.
don't know?
Yeah, you
Oh,
want to
yeah.
explain what scarification is for the people on YouTube?
Yes. Hi, people. Scarification is the most badass body mod. I mean, besides like corset piercings and stuff. But
He had
those things are dope.
he had to say that.
Yeah.
I'm scared.
I paid him to do that. I cash apped him $50.
Help me. But no, you pretty much, there's like 2 different forms. One that's a little bit more acceptable where you just cut into the first layer of skin, and then like with tweezers we're going to take that bit of skin off, rip it off, and make like a really pretty design. A lot of people will get like flowers or roses or something just super unique. A lot of times it's for people who like can't get tattoos. So it's like a bunch of like skin conditions make it harder for some people to get tattoos. So a lot of them will get like scarification and stuff like that. Like a buddy of mine has scarification, and he got it for the main purpose that anytime he got like an ink tattoo, it would just like become infected. And it wasn't like anyone's fault. It wasn't like no one did anything wrong. It's just his body fully rejected it.
Yeah.
But it's super cool. If you have the time, go look it up.
Yeah.
It's so cool. I follow so many different artists on it. It's so
Yeah.
neat. Go look it up for yourself, Phyllis.
It is very interesting. Also, I've heard that I have a friend and she can't get tattooed because she has to take, what are those x-rays where you like lay down on the table and you go like in the tube? You know what I'm talking
CAT
about?
scan?
A CAT scan.
Yeah, a CAT scan.
She has to get CAT scans like very often. And her doctors are afraid that there's like any type of like any certain percentage of metals in the ink that it
Like,
will,
are they worried
it'll
about, like,
really
lead and
rip
stuff?
out of her skin. And her little
Yeah.
doctor told her that. But this was
That's
also like
crazy.
5-10 years ago
Oh.
when she had this concern. I think the inks are probably, pretty.
There's so many more
metal-free.
like vegan
Yeah.
and like
yeah,
shit
we have
like
lots
that
of
now.
different inks now.
There's
if you
so
wanna have
many different ones.
alternatives. Yeah, but that's also a good alternative is scarification.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
That's
It
kind of
does
how I
just seem a
phrase
little
it for
more
people. I'm like, it's a
extreme to
good,
some
fun
people,
alternative.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's beautiful,
It's so pretty. Oh my god. I wish I could just like, if I could show you 1,000 pictures of it, I would. It's probably bad. how
Like,
many
add me on
pictures-
Pinterest.
I'll paste them up on the screen.
Yeah, we'll put some
Just
like
be like, this is his
examples.
entire list.
This is exactly what he's talking about. Don't worry, guys.
Literally.
It's
But
funny.
yeah, scarification's really cool. So that's a big interest of yours. So you're not interested in tattooing, really?
I wouldn't say so. I'm more so just going more the piercing route, I guess.
Yeah.
Because like scarification is like, I
It's
know a lot of
similar,
people have
but
like linked it
different.
to piercings more
Yeah. For sure. That's cool.
She's starting
So
her
it's-
like tattoo apprenticeship, and I'm like,
so.
I'm okay on that. Like, I don't trust myself.
It's
to do
crazy
that.
too though because like for so long like I was like everybody would ask because I'm sure you get it all the time when people are like, do you tattoo as well? And
Yeah.
you're like, no. But forever I would just be like, like I don't have great handwriting. I don't practice drawing often. That would be my reason. But then like I was talking to my dad and like just like sitting and thinking about like my future, and I was like, look, like I want to own my own studio. I think I should know how to do both so that I can run both and manage both, Smart. And so I was like, you gotta lock in and grind this whole apprenticeship. So that's the goal, but it's rough because it's like starting over. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's also so scary.
Yes, it's so odd too because it's like I'm the manager of the studio, but then also I'm the little guy at the same time, and it's like my head is everywhere. But
you're like, I'm gonna tell you what to do, but this guy has to tell me.
Exactly. Yeah.
I can only imagine how stressful that must be.
Yeah, we're killing it.
I do have a question now that you asked real fast. What?
No.
What's happened?
I have no idea.
I thought you hung up. You were like, these bitches are lame. I was like, no.
I'm like, peace out, thug.
I have a question.
I said, I have a question, and it's fuck you guys.
I have a question. Deuces.
I go to bed crying tonight.
Right.
No, I just wanted to ask what you would name your shop. That's what the question I was going to ask.
Baby Girl's Body Art.
Baby Girl's Body Art. That's cute.
Yes.
Very
That's
fancy.
a good name.
Yeah.
That's a dope ass name.
Thanks.
I like that a lot.
Mm-hmm. And you're going to love this. I haven't told many people this, but the door handles, I want it to be like a double door like this. And those giant like fake piercing needles that people have been like posting as like wall decor and shit?
I want
They're gonna
so
be
bad.
the
door handles.
I like that idea so much.
Literally, like, that's my
Steal
goal
our
in
idea.
life.
We're copywriting it right now.
I'll hire you to move to Texas and work for me in like 5 years.
Okay, I'll be waiting.
She's like, in 5 years, though.
We got it in writing.
Yeah, I'm gonna have you
Right.
sign that contract right now, right here.
Okay, listen, I'm signing it right now, right here.
Yeah, sign your life away here.
She's kidding. She's kidding.
Oh, there too?
Yes. Yeah.
That's so silly.
Okay, and real quick, I have a personal question. We can like crop this out, or not personal, but like, where are you located in Utah?
She's
I am
visiting in January.
So maybe
you
I
should
can
come down.
with your
I'm located in Orem, Utah.
How far is that from Salt Lake?
or like Ogden.
Oh, that's not super far. It's a it depends on which part, but usually 30-40 minutes.
Okay.
Dude,
Stop,
less than
you're
an
gonna
hour?
meet him. She's literally gonna get. What are you gonna get? Are you gonna get like?
I don't know.
You need
Pierce
something on
her
your
bridge.
ears. No, she's moving onto her ears now because we have her
Oh,
facial
yeah.
setup completed.
Ooh. I was gonna say I like your whole
naked.
face setup. It's so cute.
Yeah. it's
Double
fire.
eyebrow and all the ones that I can see. Sorry, it's hard to see on
Yeah,
the
so
little
we have
camera,
paired
but it looks nice.
eyebrows, nostrils, septum, and vertical labret, and she has her smiley in her tongue as
Oh,
well.
and a tongue.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh,
I'm
I
getting
like
my tongue
it.
pierced next week.
Do you offer smileys?
Oh, I do smileys. I just always let people know I'm
Okay,
like, hey,
us too.
this
Us
one's
too.
probably not gonna last.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, literally. And if they're still down, they're still down.
Yeah, exactly. The only one for sure that I'm like, fuck no, is like snake eyes. I'm like, no way,
yeah.
brother.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
I'm like, you can break your teeth on that. I'm okay.
Yeah.
And if I even move slightly wrong, you're gonna get a fucked up lisp. I'm
Yeah.
okay.
And just like the two muscles, it's just too much. It's too much. We've talked
Not
about
for
it.
solace.
Doing too much.
Yeah.
We saw a
See-
TikTok the other day, and it was like this girl. She had like the longest, like an
saw-
industrial.
Yes.
The one through the like almost
Yeah.
middle
Yes,
of her
you
tongue.
saw
I was
that
like,
too?
what?
Oh my god.
We like
The
duetted
internet's
it.
so
We were like,
crazy.
the fuck?
Yeah, we did a reaction to it, but we didn't post it because we don't want to be mean. But like that was insane.
I'm not gonna lie. I have that video on my TikTok too. So literally, I had like 10 people at me in that, and I was like, "Do you
Yes.
guys hate me?
Yeah.
I don't want to see this."
Do you
Literally.
hate me?
Literally.
Are you guys trying to ruin my day?
But at least she
Yeah.
took it out though. She did the right thing.
Yeah, she did take it out.
I'm not even gonna lie. Before the video ended, if you go look at that video, you could see my comment. It says, "Girl, you need to take that out." And then I replied to myself and said, "Oh, oops, you did."
Be like, good job, my bad.
Correct.
Yeah, I was like, "Oopsie daisies, girly pop. Oopsie daisies."
That's funny.
That's so silly. Oh my goodness.
Okay, friend. Our next question for you is, what was it like growing up with your dad being in the industry?
And your mom as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm not gonna lie. I am the eldest child. They didn't start like the tattoo stuff till I was older. When I was younger, they were in the military.
Oh,
So
wow.
they had a lot more like strictness to their life.
Yeah.
And then they were just kind of like, oh, let's go do this instead, because he had like a real bad surgery on his knee that made him like honorably discharged from the military.
yeah.
So he just started doing his actual love, which is like
Yeah.
tattooing and art. So he started his own shop in 2018.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Y'all,
So
y'all
not,
throwing
like,
a
super
lot.
long
That's
ago.
amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That explains why they're so like, you know, your mom was like 20 perfect piercings and then you can pass. You know what I mean? If they have a military background,
Yeah.
you know?
For sure.
That
Exactly.
explains so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were a lot more strict. I think that's why our apprentices did so well.
Yeah.
Is they were like, you need to do this, this, and this exactly on this, this,
Yeah.
and this.
Yeah.
And that's just kind of how they were. Like,
Yeah.
even when I was a kid, they'd wake up like fucking like 3 in the morning. They'd be like, it's time for work. And I'm like, that sucks. Fuck all that noise.
That's crazy.
I don't know about y'all.
Yeah, I'm like, it's crazy that you guys are awake. I think the craziest part though is like they would be gone for like months on end.
Yeah.
Because of military and shit, and then like them actually being back in the shop and being around that environment in my teen years was super different. It was like super jarring almost,
Yeah.
I guess you could say, because you're like, oh my god, they went from never being here to like they're here way more often.
Yeah.
And I get to go to the shop and just watch them do stuff all the day.
Yeah.
It was
for
awesome.
sure. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I loved it. It was one of my favorite things. I would go to the shop and I just constantly watch my mom pierce all the time.
Yeah.
It was so fascinating to me.
Yeah, for sure.
That's so cool.
My dad started tattooing when I was like maybe I was like maybe 1 or 2, and so he's been doing it for like 20 years, and he opened
Wow.
his own studio in 2013, and
Oh,
so
nice.
he's been doing that for a while now, and like we're pretty well known locally, and we like to go to
Yeah.
like conventions kind of around the US and stuff. But I remember like I was a kid and I was like sitting in the lobby of the shop for hours, you know, and like we'd be building like paper houses and stuff. And it's such a unique experience being so young, watching those cool things happen. And I know exactly what you mean. It's really cool.
It's so neat. And just like seeing the progress throughout the
Yeah.
entire time, you're like, this is so neat. I will say the funny thing is my dad's a tattoo artist, and he used to bring me to the shop and he's like, you son of a bitch, you went and became a piercer. I'm a tattoo artist.
Yeah, that's funny.
Funny. That's crazy. I feel so like my parents are both like, my parents don't have any piercings. Like my mom doesn't even have her earlobes pierced or a single tattoo, and they're super like conservative and stuff. And I'm still like here with y'all.
Right. We definitely have
Welcome,
different.
welcome.
Right. We take you in full arms, full love.
That's so silly.
Yeah, but it's cool. Like, you know, different backgrounds.
Yeah,
we all
kids
end
come
up.
pre-wired. I swear, they really
Oh,
do.
yeah. We all look cool now too.
Yeah.
So
Swag
look at us
forever.
winning.
Okay, next question is one I'm kind of throwing in there that's not on the
She was like, I need to know this.
Let me write it down.
Okay, would you ever be down to do play piercings or get play piercings?
I saw some on your
Yeah,
Instagram.
you did play piercings on someone's back.
Oh, slay. Sorry.
Yeah, I
What
did
about
say
getting
piercings.
though?
We're like stalking your Instagram. We're like, yeah, actually, he did on this day.
AKA, would you be
November
down to get play
23rd.
piercings
I actually don't know when I did
What'd
them,
you
but
or not? Would you be down?
I do love
yeah.
doing that. It's one of my. I'm trying to like look at it now. It's one of my favorite things to do. Like
Yeah, for sure.
sorry.
sorry.
It just took me a long time to actually get someone into my shop. Like I said, we're like in Utah, so it's a lot more. I don't know what word to use. A lot more like
It's
calm.
niche.
Yeah, a lot more niche in Utah, especially since like the type of thing that happens in Utah is like it's crazy to get stacked loads or like double loads.
Yeah. So we're
Girls will be like, I got 2 piercings. I'm like, oh my god.
like Batty. So we're in the
Yeah.
south, so it's kind of like the same thing. Luckily,
Yeah.
we're in like a bigger city, so that helps. But at the same
Oh,
time,
yeah.
like we're in the suburbs, you know, so it's like earlobes, nostrils, helix every day, which you know I love to
Yeah.
do, and I'll do that every single day and get paid for it.
Oh yeah, I love
But,
it. It's beautiful.
Like when we're so passionate about these crazy fun ones, it can be a little difficult to find that group.
Luckily, we're both willing to do them on each other. So.
Right?
I need to have someone do it on me. I would be down to do it, but like I said, like no one does it.
Look,
here,
we can do
so.
in tandem
We'll
too.
do in tandem.
Oh, I saw that. I'm not gonna lie, I was stalking your guys' Instagrams too.
Yay!
Because I was watching it, and there was like a video where you're like, we offer tandem piercing.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Oh,
I need
was
to
it with
trust
my
someone
dad?
that much.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it was with both of you. It might have been with you, Dad.
Probably.
It was like both of us piercing her dad's nipples.
Yeah. It was that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. That
That's
was
funny.
so funny.
But I was like, I need to get a piercer that I train, that I trust wholeheartedly to do
Yeah.
that with me too.
For sure, yeah. It's a lot of fun, and like, I don't know, I feel like it was nerve-wracking in the very beginning because I was like, okay, like, go on my count for real, you know? And
The first tandem ones we did were your brother's paired eyebrows.
eyebrows? Yeah.
You did eyebrows at the same
Yes.
time? I need to know about that real fast.
Yeah, I think
So-
I posted it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did we?
Did I?
I don't know, but we both used triangle forceps, slotted ones, you know, and we were on each side of the bed, had him laying down. On the count of 3, bro. Take a deep breath in.
Yeah. Poor
So-
You
guy.
probably saw God for a minute.
Yeah.
Oh, it's my little baby brother. He's okay. But it was cool. And then, like, when we work together on Saturdays, we just offer it for regular stuff like ears, nipples, eyebrows, I guess, really.
Yeah.
Anything where we're not
getting
bumping
doubles.
each other's, like, elbows.
Like literally on top of each
Yeah.
other.
Yeah.
That
That's
would be
cool.
a funny TikTok. I could imagine you guys just like, we do
could do that
tandem,
too.
like belly button nose.
Right?
Stacked on top of each other.
Double trouble for real.
We should do that.
Double trouble for real.
I can't hear, so I don't know what just happened.
Oh yeah, I'm so sorry.
I
I'm
wish we
like
had
trying
some
to include her on the
headphones.
conversation. She's like, "What?"
We need some subtitles.
Dude,
I'm
literally
sorry,
just
girly
reading your
pop.
lips.
Do you know sign? Do you know ACL?
Oh, he's sorry.
That's kind of cool. I know my ABCs.
No, literally, I'll like sit
You are
there and
A.
spell it out for you. Yes. And I'll say, thank you.
All I know is fuck you.
You're welcome.
Like, that's it. Oh,
Fuck you. What did I do? You're welcome.
I'm dead. Oh my goodness.
Anyways.
Sorry about that, Alyssa. It won't happen again. I promise.
Nice. Okay, the next question is, what is your favorite piercing to perform?
We're intrigued.
I got so hyped. I'm not even gonna lie. It's like, so you guys have done like corset piercings and play piercings and stuff like that. It's like such a different adrenaline rush when
is.
that happens, when
It
you get to
is.
do
Yeah.
that piercing. I think I'm starting to fall for those piercings super hard.
Yes.
Because every time I do them, I'm like, oh my god, I feel like a little kid. I'm like, let me
Right.
just put little holes in people right here.
Let me sew you up real quick.
Yeah, I'm like, let me figure out how to tie this knot
No,
and see
yeah.
what we can do.
And
Yeah.
it's so cool too because it's like hitting your dots like start to finish. Oh my god.
Satisfying,
Like
it's
literally like I feel it in my chest. It's like, yes, like I did a good job. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
I
like seeing the vision come to life, it's like chef's kiss, so good.
it feels so good. And I can't even lie, the one that I have like so many pictures of on my Instagram, I was going to use like a clamp for it because I was so nervous. But her skin was like so tough.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
hard to
That
do
was like-
those.
Yeah, I was like, oh shit. I looked at her and with full like honesty, I went, I'm gonna have to freehand this. I don't know how well I'm gonna do. I love you, and I
Oh,
appreciate
yeah.
you letting me do this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how like when we did her last corset, we didn't bring a stencil for it. Usually we'll like print out stencil paper that has like our dots on it, but we were at an Airbnb and so we didn't have my stencil, and so I was like, dude, like I'm gonna have to eyeball my dots. I don't have my micrometer, like I don't have anything.
Yeah.
And so I had like 3 people come in and be like, does that look even? Does that look good? It was so scary.
And
It was so
were.
scary.
They looked good. They were even. We had like 4 girls in there. Like, yeah, remove that dot just a millimeter.
Like half a dot,
you know?
dude, you know?
I was like, guys, I've been locking my knees 30 minutes. Because you have to be so still and stand like so straight, you know? I was like, I'm
Yeah.
tired of this.
And you're like, don't move at all.
Yeah,
I'm not
Please,
gonna lie,
as I'm like on the
just-
floor.
You're like, dude, I know that fucking feeling where you're like, hey, look at me, I swear to God.
Literally. That's funny.
I'm not gonna lie. Recently, I haven't posted this yet, but I'm probably gonna post it soon. I just did like play piercings. It was like, this was the dumbest shit I have ever come up with. But we got dermal jewelry, and it was in the shape of a bee,
Excuse me.
and we put it on her knees.
Oh no, that's so,
So it's
cute.
the bee's knees.
Stop, that's so cute.
Did you
I have
do
to see it.
thermals? I want to see.
You kind of see it
I
in her
can't.
knees.
Wait, where on her? Oh, right
That's
there.
so cute though.
Yeah.
Okay, I was scared that you meant like
On the
her,
kneecap?
Like, knee.
No.
I was like,
No.
oh, I would not let you do that.
Next one is, what is your favorite piercing that you have?
Oh yeah.
Oh, easy. I love my nipple piercings. I love my nipple
Yours
piercings.
are pretty like inverted too, right?
Yeah,
Not
they're a little bit inverted.
Yeah.
Like at the angles, yeah, a
Yeah,
little bit.
that's what I meant.
It
That's
makes-
why I was doing this. Not like your nipples are inverted, but like the piercings, you know? They're not like, they're cool though. I love them.
I love doing angled nipples. I did
Mhm.
some like last week. I was like, look, like with your anatomy, like you can totally tell me no, but like I think this would look really, really cool. And so I marked it, and she was like, okay, let's do it. And I was like,
I think
yes!
it eats every time. I love
Dude,
them.
it never looks bad. It always looks so cute.
Uh-huh.
Or I haven't done this, but I saw someone who had like one strap and down.
I've
like,
done some.
Yes.
You have?
Yes. Wait. Can
Oh,
I, like,
that's so
Can I
cute.
show you a picture? I'll cut it out. Are you okay? Do I have your
Yeah,
consent to see
I
it?
love that. I
Okay.
love that.
I actually did
That's
it like a year
so
ago,
cool.
but it was crazy, you know, because like you have to take out the jewelry.
Yeah.
And then you have to make sure that you're going. In my scenario, I had to go deeper than the ones that she already had.
Yeah.
And so it's like, oh man, it was pressure. I was sweating the
Oh.
whole time, you know. Wait, hold this. for-
That's how you know it's a good piercing by the end.
Yes.
If you're not sweating, it's
And
not
your like
real.
back is like stuck, broken back, you know.
Are we
What?
So
Oh
I
my
did the
God,
straight
that's
up
so
and down. She already had the other ones.
You're living my dream. That's so cool.
Side note, another question. What's your favorite ear piercing to pierce?
She wants to know for herself.
That way you can pierce mine.
I ain't even gonna lie. Shenman, I think, is always cute. That one's adorable. Shenman or like double conch. Oh my god.
Oh, I literally have my double conch.
Ooh,
like-
I love double conches.
Wait,
you
I-
can't.
I can't even
You can't
see
make that one
it.
look bad.
You can't even see it, but I have a hoop and a stud in them.
Oh no, I can. Ooh, that's cute.
Yeah, she's
You do
super
that?
cute.
Yeah.
Good job. I fucking like
you.
it. That's pretty. I love double conches. I think they're,
Yeah.
They're
so,
so cool.
gorgeous.
And especially because like she has unique anatomy on her, like the rim of her helix. It's like it wouldn't heal well if we pierced right in there.
Yeah,
so,
like I can't get helixes on this ear like at
Yeah.
all.
So we were like, let's use the other space, you know. So let's do like a double conch, and then I'm trying to convince her to get her rook, but you know,
Same
I'll do
day.
it.
no, just
Oh,
she already has the
no.
double conch. No, but that's her next one. I've decided for her.
Yeah.
I like rooks too. Rooks is so cute. Oh
And
my
they're
god.
so fun. I have a tiny hoop in mine. I love it.
Oh, I want to get more ear piercings. I'm just kind of a bitch. I mean, recently I just got my ears pierced with a 4 gauge.
I saw
Nice,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, that shit hurt.
Yeah.
That shit was rough.
Yeah.
Dude, did you see that video the other day? It was like a large gauge daith or doth and had
Yeah.
the like the hoop in it. Oh my god.
Yeah, that was crazy.
I
I
was
loved it,
gagged.
but it
I
was
was gagged.
crazy.
The doth, I was like,
Yeah. Yeah, but I was like, it does look beautiful, but oh my god, can you imagine how bad that hurt? Like, for real.
that's what I was talking about. I was like, oh my god, girl, I have my dates pierced. That's so rough. I just made a video talking about date piercings,
Yeah.
like in a joking sense, where I was like, this shit kind of hurts a little bit, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably my next one, and I'm terrified. But if I have my rook, like, it's gotta be about the same.
Yeah, I'd assume
know,
so. Like,
so.
very similar kind of tissue.
Right, exactly. But, yeah.
How has TikTok changed your career?
Let me know
You
because I
got
am
that.
writing this down.
Go ahead. Go
I'm
ahead.
taking notes right now.
TikTok, you saw my eyes widen. TikTok has changed my career in a really, really positive way. I'm not gonna lie. I it's so hard because there's so many good things. Like I'm constantly getting recognized now. Like even if I'm not piercing the person, if they just come into my shop, they like know who I am.
Yeah.
And it has gotten me a lot more clientele, which I am so appreciative. Like if any of my clients are watching this, I love you
Hopefully.
guys. You guys are amazing. But it's like I don't know, it's shown a whole nother side that I didn't know existed. And I feel like it gets me to be out there more as well. So like a lot of people get to see my videos and they're like, "Oh, this guy's in Utah. I didn't know there's another like
Yeah.
Utah piercer." Because like, of course, there's piercers in Utah, but they're far and few between. So I always feel really really like privileged. I guess you would say the
Yeah.
word is like, I would not have thought like come a year ago that I would be in the position I am now. I'm not gonna lie. Which I know even a year ago I was privileged at like 200,000, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And then this year I'm at like 700,000 and like I don't know, it changed how I view piercing, I guess in a way because I'm so much more appreciative
Yeah.
because I'm like I appreciate you people coming and just joining me for this. I guess if I
That's
had to say that.
Yeah, congratulations, because that's a
Yeah.
really big accomplishment, and it is a whole other responsibility to take on. So, good job. That's awesome.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
trying to be like you for real. So,
You guys are cool as fuck. What do you mean? I'm trying to be like you guys.
Thanks.
All the corset piercings, I'm like I'm gagged. Let me do those.
Oh,
Thanks.
stop.
That's so cool.
But that's actually is really incredible, especially if like in Utah it's kind of more of a niche thing, you know. I bet people are like more willing to travel and stuff, you know. So
Definitely.
you're gonna have more traveling customers in that area to you, you know.
Exactly, yeah.
That's really cool.
Like Alyssa.
She raise her hand. Hi.
I'm coming from Dallas.
Pretty please.
Y'all should make a collab. Like a
should
collab
do a
TikTok.
collab.
I would do that.
I would do that too.
I would do that. I'll be down.
Yeah.
He said, I would do that. I would literally do that. Literally.
Fellas.
Do that at the shop so much, and like like the older tattoo artists there will be like, "Can y'all stop,
Dude,
Can
and
y'all
we'll be
talk
like,
normal?"
Meow, 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 meow.
Meow.
And they get so mad at us.
Meow.
I'm like, guys, y'all don't
What
get
was
it.
I made for?
Literally. It's
Literally.
We're so bad about it. We're so TikTok brain.
Our
about it.
fake country accent. The
Oh.
entire Colorado trip, we literally talked in nothing but a country accent. It was literally
It lasted
so
like
bad.
4 weeks.
Your dad actually told me the other day, he was like, "I'm not gonna lie to you guys, when y'all wouldn't stop doing that country accent, it pissed me off." He was like, "Y'all were stressing me out." And I was like, "I'm sorry." He's like, big scary dude. I was like, "Sorry, we're trying to be silly." Guess
Trying
we
to
can
be a goofy little
around
guy.
here.
Don't get the vibe.
Yeah.
That's how my pops is too.
Yeah. I love
funny.
saying like girl to like fully grown men now. Like it is my new bit.
Girl.
It's so bad. Like they'll literally be like, "What the fuck?"
Like you're disrespecting them or something. Golly.
Dude, I do it all the time. The manlier the dude is, the better.
funnier, the
I'm like,
funnier.
listen here, girly pop.
Calm your tits.
No, literally, I've gotten so bad about that.
Yeah, that's so funny. On your tits.
Sorry, guys.
Oh my
Okay,
god,
so we're
that's
all
good.
brain rot.
Yeah, just a
We
little.
love
Yes,
it.
you understand.
No, 100%.
Okay, our next question. I'm not gonna tell you who came up with this question, but how did you get on booktok?
Oh.
I don't even know. Okay, I can't.
Dot.
So there was a song where it's like, it's begging by like, or what is it, beg or something by, I don't know what his name is, but the Benny guy. And I had made like some videos to it where it's like the please stay, I want you, I need you, oh god.
Oh
yeah.
yeah, Benson Boone. Oh my god.
Benson Boone,
Yeah.
thank you,
Yeah.
that guy, I fuck with his music.
Yeah.
Word.
Benson Boone, if you're watching, Colette.
No, hit us both
No,
up. We'll be in a
literally.
music video or
Please.
something.
Or we'll pierce you, baby girl.
Both free.
I would do it.
I'm just saying. Sound like a form.
But it started with that because I made like begging videos,
Mm-hmm.
and then everyone was like, "Oh my god, you need to do the like Ghostface like videos," And I was like, cool, I love
Right.
horror anyways. I already have like 20 ghost face masks. Like literally, I have a signed ghost face mask in the back of my room,
Oh.
like all three of the main actors.
That is so cool.
Stop.
Yeah, I met all three of them. Super nice people. Love
That's
them.
awesome.
I'm obsessed. I'm
Nev
gagged.
Campbell, Matthew Lillard, and Ski Ulrich. I got their names on.
That's
lock.
dope, dude. That's
They were really
well,
nice.
y'all are homies, so I would hope so.
Right.
And then I started making the ghost face ones.
And,
And
those
then people
getting
started-
a lot of traction, huh?
Yeah, they started getting a lot more traction than like my piercing videos, and I was like,
Dude,
okay,
yeah. Isn't that
let's use this.
no, like it's a tool, but then it's also like I'm trying hard in these ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah.
come on, you know?
Yeah.
So then
It's
I
so
focused
weird.
like a lot of my energy on the book talk stuff for a second. I was like, cool,
Yeah.
we're gonna hammer this for a minute. Let's get people so they
Yeah.
actually know who I am. And now I still do them, but like I do them every now and then
Yeah.
instead of like every single day, which I know like so many people are probably annoyed with. I'm sorry, people. I love you guys.
No, yeah, like you have to use it as
No
a
one is
tool.
complaining.
Yeah, but I loved making those videos, and I still make them every now and then. But yeah, it was mainly me making a video to a song, and then people being like, "Oh, you should do this," and then a whole bunch of other people were like, "We're gonna send you books," and I'm like, "Okay." Like Molly Doyle, she sent me the Scream for Us books. Let me tell you, those books are fucking crazy. Like,
Really?
dude, she gave me like signed copies, and there's like actual like pictures that she had in there that's not in the original books, and I'm like, holy fuck.
Are they good though? I've
Dang.
been looking for a new book series to start.
Look at Scream for Us by Molly Doyle.
Okay.
She's super nice too. She's such a lovely person.
That's so cool.
He said.
But yeah,
he
I
knows
would say that's
everyone.
probably how.
He knows all the celebrities. Hope it doesn't hang up again.
What's that?
That was the last question on the list.
Okay.
besides-
Oh.
Yeah. Do you have questions for us? Was gonna be like our last one, you know?
Yeah, I actually had like 2 or 3. Hold on.
Yeah.
I actually do have questions though.
Mhm.
How long have you guys been piercing for, like both of you? Because I know it's separate times for each of you.
Yeah, so I started a little bit over 2 years ago because we were talking about I started my apprenticeship when I was right before I turned 18. I'm
Yeah.
20 now, and so
Nice.
it's right around my anniversary time, so that's exciting.
Yay.
But thank you. But like I said, like since I watched it for over 10 years, you know, with consciousness, it was like I picked up pretty fast, and then it was like, okay, so we moved locations actually. Not a lot of people like know about that, but we were at our first location for 10 years, and then we moved a year ago. And so when we moved locations, it was like, okay, you're in charge of piercing now, you know? And I was like, okay, you know? And so it was like, I gotta lock the fuck in, and I have to like hold it down, you know? And
Yeah.
so it definitely like drove me to work harder and like get it better sooner,
Yeah.
I guess, you know? But I know it sounds really crazy, me being like, yeah, I've only been piercing for 2 years, but I taught her how to pierce.
I don't
But
think that's crazy. Ain't nothing,
yeah,
ain't
you know what I
nothing
mean?
wrong with that.
Like,
No.
it's so different per scenario and per person. So that's how it worked
Yeah.
for me. But
I think
don't-
that's
when did
cool as
you-
hell.
When did I bring you in? It was this
Like
year.
the beginning of the year.
Yeah. I think she
Oh.
started like
Me?
no, because she started piercing people in April.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So I think she started in like February
yeah.
or March.
So like it'll be a year here pretty soon that I've been
Mhm.
piercing. But I did go to school. I went to college and then I went to GIA I went for gemology and jewelry design technology. So
Oh,
I want to
that'll be
start my
helpful.
own like body jewelry brand. So
Yeah.
I'm not like, you know, this is just kind of like another step in my learning process, and it's something I like a lot. Like I love doing it. I love play piercings and all of it.
Yeah.
So it's definitely just really cool to kind of expand like my knowledge on the whole subject. So
Yeah.
I'm obsessed.
Love that. I love that. So I get you entirely. Where I was
Yeah.
like, I was gonna go to school for this, and here we are now.
Yeah.
No, yeah. I'm
Yeah,
glad you're
and I've
here.
messaged you like a couple times here and there. You are such a lovely person, by
Oh,
the way.
stop. Thank you so
You're
much.
so kind. And I haven't
Stop.
really messaged you as much, but
I
from
know,
what I've
that-
seen, you're
me
such a
neither.
lovely
I know, I've
person
been,
as
like,
well. Both of you
shy.
guys are so cool.
But it's super exciting. I hope we can all be friends. It's super important to have friends in the industry with each
Yeah,
other.
I
definitely.
agree.
And, you know, we can learn from each other, which is so cool. And yeah.
Yeah. I completely agree. Like, I made that video not too long ago, where people are just like bashing like other people online, and I was like, I don't know why we're doing this and not just talking to each other.
Literally, it's so
much
ridiculous.
easier.
It's
Yeah. I'm like, I get like poking fun and stuff, but there's a difference between poking fun and just being an outright dickhead.
And it's so common for no reason. Like,
Yeah.
if it's like seriously wrong and like low-key unhealthy, I kind of understand like having a big reaction. But when it's just not the way you prefer to do it, or like your preference,
Like,
you know, like, come on, like, we're all trying our very best.
Yeah.
So.
yeah, like I have 2 other piercers that work in the shop with me, and would I say they pierce exactly like me? Fuck no. But also, I didn't train them or anything, so why would I expect them to be exactly like me? So
as long as they're
might as well just
safe
talk to them first.
and it looks good,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I love my piercers, and I feel like we learn better when we talk to each other
For sure.
and like go over stuff. Like, I constantly am talking to multiple like piercers out of state, even some in state, and I just love talking to people. I'm very very extroverted in my nature, and I know that. So I'm just like, oh, let me talk to you, let me talk to you, let me talk to you, and then
That's
just learn
good, though.
stuff, I
That's
guess.
great.
'Cause, yeah, that's
Clientele and
something
stuff,
I
though.
struggle with.
Yeah, we both struggle with that because we're kind of more introverted
And we're
shy.
trying to like do all these big things, you know.
Yeah.
So it's like, get out of your shell, you know.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And then I'm over here, I'm like, let me talk to you, please.
I love
I'm like
it.
going
Like, you
crazy.
scare me. Leave me alone.
No, please, we're friends.
I'm like you begging him. Please,
Listen,
please.
you invited me.
Go look at your
Wait,
email. I
wait.
sent you a link to talk to me.
Can we talk about the time when I was in your live and I was like spamming you and I was like, please, please, please.
Dude, we were all right there, like on all
She
of
was
our
like, "He's not
lives.
gonna
and
say
their
it."
lives.
I was like, he doesn't want to be my friend.
Is that the time I added you back?
No, wait, no.
Did I add you back on TikTok? I thought.
Yeah,
maybe.
like 2 days ago.
Real awkward.
Oh, but like,
No, 'cause
that time.
It was
Listen
I was
here.
like on your live like I don't know, when was it, like a week or 2 ago? And like then Bree joined and you were like, hey BB, and I was like, I'm done.
She was like, "Bring your fire."
jokes, but I thought it was funny.
I'm not gonna lie. I saw the pink background. I was like, are these two?
It's
These
my
two
No,
are
literally-
connected.
no, because
my trademark.
I when I commented on Famby's post, I immediately went and changed my profile picture to the new picture, and then she followed me back, and I was like,
Dude, I think that we're trademarking it together, low key. Like, pink is our thing now.
Yeah, the pink background,
Even
guys.
if
You
I
ain't
do the
eating with
background
it. It's heavy. I like it a lot. I'm not gonna lie.
so we did that photo shoot, so we're gonna do like new banners, and we're gonna do like one for both of us here, and then like individual. So we have like a little more of a background because right now we're just like at my house.
Do you know who we were just talking about though? Famby on like Instagram and TikTok and stuff. Famby Pokes. She did Lucy's Vert Dermal.
And his, I think it was like a surface on.
No,
his
he had
face.
like hella, like he had a
Like
few
4
dermals.
dermals?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Famby Pokes.
You should follow her.
Dude.
She has the coolest play piercings ever.
On-
She's my idol.
Literally.
Wait, on
And she
Instagram?
pierced Lil Uzi.
Yeah, on Instagram.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's
that's
on
where
TikTok
has
too,
the
but
biggest
not as
platform.
much. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the stuff she does is so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's hype.
No,
That's
she-
cool.
And then like
as
her
fuck.
play
Pulled
piercings.
so
Oh
much
my god.
inspiration from her.
Mm-hmm.
Is that just like a bunch of?
I can't
dermals?
believe.
Like,
Wait,
put-
no, literally. Like, do we have proof of this?
this never happened.
No,
I'm gonna
because
message
it's,
her and
we
be
need
like,
this.
let me get some from you, baby girl.
No, literally.
I'm
Let's all take
thinking-
a trip to New York.
Literally, especially that she follows both of us. I was like, what
No,
if we
literally.
take a day trip out there or take the train in Dallas?
The
to go see
train?
New York.
Babe,
It's
how
only
long
like
does that
$300
take?
bucks.
How long does that take though?
3 days.
Girl, you want me to die on a train?
That eats.
Yeah,
That's
it ate
so
so
cool.
hard.
It's like when I look at your guys' stuff and you're like, yeah, we just did some on her leg the other day. I'm like,
Casually.
I wish.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to come over to you guys and then just be like, do whatever you want on my legs.
I would love it. It would be
That'd
so
be
cool.
so fun, and you can do like play piercings on us, and then when you learn scarification, you can teach me how to do scarification because that's something that I
Yeah.
think would be so cool.
Right.
I would be so down for
Yeah,
that.
you can just learn from each other for
Right.
sure.
For real. For real. That's so fun.
All right, friends. Thank you for joining us on this very special episode. Be sure and subscribe and hit the notification bell, obviously, or else bad things will happen. No, I'm kidding.
Very bad things.
Bye, friends.
Bye, friends. I guess I'll let you guys go now.
Have a great night. Thank you so much.
Good night.
Of course, guys. Thank you so much.
Of
Bye.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god, that was so fun.